this. Last week, we gave you a choice, DeRosa, Matt Olson and Ronald, or Mookie and Freddie for the at-bats of your life.
Who'd we take?
You didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, there's no hesitation, and that's no disrespect to Ronald.
Question, but
No, Ronald and Matt have been unbelievable, but these are two of the greatest players of our generation. And the consistency with which they play is crazy, all right? He talked to me, I've said this multiple times we were getting ready for a WBC, and he was asking where he wanted to hit in a lineup, and I said, wherever you want to hit, we're going to hit you there. And he was talking about potentially hitting a little bit lower in the order because he was going to slug more. Well, he's still leading off, and he's got 35 homers, so he's doing the best of both worlds. And this guy has turned into one of the greatest hitters of all time. He's hitting .340. Luis Arraez better stay hot in the month of September, or he's going to walk him down. Jeff McNeil sacked the last game, not to get caught by him, who threw out 4 knocks. All right? So there's another batting title potentially on the horizon for him. And he's got 50 doubles, and we're not in September. 1936 is the last time anyone got to 60 doubles. So crazy stuff. I want to dive in because they hit 1-2 in the order for this team, and I want to go back. Highest OPSs, and we'll get into it. You think of some of the great duos at the top of the order. Chuck Knobloch, Derek Jeter at the top of the order. Lauren, Brady Anderson.
sideburns.
Roberto Alomar backing him up in Baltimore. So bring up the first board before we get into Freddie and Mookie. Take a look at this. I thought this was awesome. Max and Eric Nays dove in on this. Highest OPS from the first 2 spots in the order in the expansion era since 1961. Mookie and Freddie with a 990. Then you go down to the 99 Yanks, Knobloch and Jeter. Don't sleep on the 2023 Braves with Acuna and Albies. Albies looks like he's coming back in this Colorado series upcoming. 1996, you got Anderson, Alomar. And then you go back to 2018, Mookie won the MVP with Andrew Benintendi batting second. So I just want to give love because what they've been doing is incredible. Let's get back into the tape. The career accolades speak for themselves. He is on a 15-game hit streak. We'll go back to August 11. This double down the left field line against Kyle Freeland and the Colorado Rockies. He is hitting .542 during this 15-game hit streak. It's not like he's mixing in 1 knock to save it. He is killing the baseball, and tip of the cap to the Boston Red Sox, their fans, everyone there, honoring him and what he did in that uniform because it was special. And it didn't work out. He won World Series MVPs, and what does he do? He walks back in there, and I'm like, maybe he's going to be a little bit nervous. They expected him to stay there forever. Nerves. He was absolutely destroying the baseball all over the lot. So, incredible. Goes deep yesterday. Just sets the tone consistently for this Dodgers offense. Imagine having a leadoff guy that can do all these things with 35 homers, on base, hit bullets the other way, put pressure on the defense. He plays second. He plays right field, both. He can win a Gold Glove at both of them if he wants to. Run that back for me real quick. And the only difference between him now and in Boston is it just looks like he's sinking a little bit more into his lower half to try and create a little bit more power. That's pretty much it. But the career accolades are through the roof for Mookie. Let me just read this real quick. He's got 100 career accomplishments with the Boston Red Sox. He hit .301, 139 homers, 470 RBIs. He won 3 Silver Sluggers. He won 4 Gold Gloves. He won the 2018 AL MVP and the World Series when he hit .346 with 32, okay? And his Gold Gloves, 4 consecutive Gold Gloves in a Red Sox uniform. So how could you ever boo this man? Run this. And then we're going to flip it over to Freddie. Gorgeous swing. And then I think this is the best hitter in the game. Doesn't matter left on left. Doesn't matter sliders. We've chronicled everything. Relievers, starters. These are his last 6 doubles. And then we'll get into what he did over the weekend. Because every time I walk past the TV, he was hitting a ball off the Green Monster. And I'll go into his career accomplishments when he was with the Atlanta Braves. 271 homers, 941 ribbies, 2020 NL MVP. World Series champ. He hit .320 with 2 homers in the World Series. There's nothing he can't do, and that's signature Freddie for me. Run that back. This is what he's trying to do every time up at the plate. Left on left does not matter. This is a little cutter away that doesn't get to the total edge of the plate, stays middle, no rollover to second base. That is the bullet the other way. And then you look at him. I wanted to show this. If you could see the subtle, just pitch recognition on the off speed. This was the homer against Rich Hill a couple weeks ago. And the only difference with Freddie is he gets in this position, and if it's a heater, he's going. And then you see him almost hesitate for a split second on this off speed, recognize it and go. Run this. Man, just absolutely gorgeous what they've been able to do. Dave Roberts, I mean, they're getting contributions from everyone in this Dodgers lineup, from Max Muncy to James Outman. But can you imagine penciling these two in at the top of your order every day? This is as good as it gets. In the history of the sport, this is as good as it gets, 1-2 in a lineup.
I'm on Freddie's baseball reference page, games played, 162, 158, 159, 162.
That's a skill. I mean, that is a skill.
He never goes into training. I don't know how you do that. That's genetic.
Yeah.
Thank his mom and dad for that.
It's training, it's nutrition, it's genetics, it's all of it. And I think it's also want to.
Oh, absolutely.
It's important to him to be out there.
Yeah.
Good stuff, DeRosa.